With roots across disciplines, including literature, poetry, theater, dance, painting, graphic design, architecture, sculpture, computer science, animation, and film, creative thinkers have a long tradition of finding new ways to visualize text and language. My special studies course, Text and Creativity, looks at and explores novel, experimental, and diverse approaches to the visualization and creation of language and text-driven expression. By taking an interdisciplinary approach, students engage with a variety of typographic and visual concepts, written in poetic composition, and material media dimension exploration. Do artists and designers write the text they shape? Do writers concern themselves with the aesthetic qualities of the word? This course is concerned with the entire expression, where writing and making are treated as the same thing. The modes of creation are encouraged to be hybridized or broken altogether. This student explored her own mental health, like anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder, specifically as it relates to their time in the military. They began working with watercolors to discover their aesthetic, but after much experimenting, decided video was the right format for the artwork. The student then continued this theme by creating an installation work with a couple thousand breath-inflated origami balls made from post-military benefits paperwork. Literally breathing life into the message, each ball represented a medication pill that they take. The entire installation is a data representation of the amount of pills taken in a year. Other students took the act of writing deeply personal thoughts and transformed it into three-dimensional processes. Sometimes 2D media was molded into 3D forms. Other times, alternative materials, both hard and soft, were sculpted into, and I use the term broadly, dimensional pages within a larger narrative. This student combined creative coding techniques and the notion of co-creation and collaborative design to generate interactive narratives. Operating within the same premise, they also created a small series of generative posters. Even the students who stayed within one traditional media discipline pushed the boundaries of convention. Students were always encouraged to find alternative processes or alternative outcomes for their materials, or use materials themselves as a mode of writing. What can paper do besides be written on? How might water be a substrate for writing? What happens to the written content when writing with ephemeral materials? This course challenges students to think beyond convention, to work on the border of impossible, and to consider the synthesis between written and visual expression.